And we're getting on board. I want to watch Scumpy after his 27 kill performance there in Blitz. Let's go to him here. He has the highest KD on this game type out of all the players in this tournament with a 1.4 on strike zone. EG has TP leading the way with a 1.31. He also averages 5.67 caps on this map.
TP's been pretty quiet though this series, and this is where you really need him to step up. One of the most talented players on the pro circuit, and he's going to need to have the game of his life right now, just to make sure that Optic Gaming do not advance through that gold medal. As you said, it's a single elim bracket. Scumpy starting off very nicely. He's made it all the way to that A flag. The team are losing that C flag and the B flag though. The big plays coming over at that C flag for Optic Gaming.
Yeah, watching that mini map.
Cleaned up.
And Scumpy is going to be challenged to A by 2 players. Gets one up top, a second one was behind him. Scumpy doing a nice job. Oh, Scumpy.
Nicely done, and Optic now are going to trade that C flag for the B flag, so they have A and B control. Now, can they just try and pick EG up off the spawn?
A shot waiting for him, coming into B. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get it. It's up to Scumpy and Proof now. Proof is going to get into the action first. Nice headshot there, shutting down TV. Player from the kitchen, Free Fire is here. And heads up plays for Proofy is going to get the kill on Karma.
However, there's one more as well pushing through that kitchen side, so Proofy needs to make his mind up whether he tracks back or not, but he's a man on a mission right now. That's a 3-point spree. Place is going to try and cap that flag. They are losing B, so Proofy needs to go big here on this C flag. He could have tracked back to B, but made the decision he wants to try and help play out at C. Players bombarding down his position. He has it neutral. Scump up top, needs to try and pick up that kill.
Scump tossing some nades out. He had a very slow domination game number 1, if you remember back. Only had 16 kills in the 10-minute game on Freight. Already in our first minute, 30 seconds, he has 6 on strike zone. He's got the hot hand after that blitz game, but let's go over to Nadeshot, who's going to try and rotate. On the other side, once again, guess who is leading the way against all players? It is going to be Crim6 and EG. They're looking to battle back. Let's go to Crim6 as he comes off the respawn.
Yeah, Crim6 wants this so badly. However, right now, once again, EG do not have B or A, so Optic Gaming with a 2-1 flag lead. They're extending their point lead to just about 11 now. Crim6 needs to go big on this B side. He can have another 2 kills. Make that 3 kills. Crim6 is on fire right now. The 4th is going to be there as well, but Clayster puts a stop to it. Meanwhile, someone from EG has just capped that A flag, whilst TP is causing all sorts of problems for Optic Gaming in the middle. And if Optic aren't careful, they could get spawn trapped here on the B flag.
All right, we need big plays out of Crim6 once again. 2 players on his C flag. Gets one. Second player going to be challenged. Pre-firing around the corner, and unfortunately, he is met with a headshot from Proofy. Ace pushing in now, and we're going to see it's up to Karma to put some pressure on the C flag. His teammates unable to do it, and look at this. Optic's going for the 3 cap as Nadeshot is going to get some help on A.
There's one player pushing for Optic Gaming. It is going to be Scump. Can he try and make some plays on C? Not going to happen. And 3 players from EG now going to be pushing into that B side, so Proofy's going to have a lot of work to do here as he throws the nade, picks up 1. Does get traded. Still more players from Optic trying to bombard that B flag. Scumpy goes down as well, though. Clayster, is he in a position to try and support his last standing teammate in there? Karma picks up a 9. Clayster picks up 1, picks up 2. Nice play. 3rd player is going to be rushing in there as well. Has it reloaded. He's going to get the 3-piece as well. Fantastic plays coming from everyone on this Optic Gaming team right now.
Crim got a 3-piece earlier. There is one from Clayster, and it looks like that's going to be Aches in the bar still battling. He got the intro kill. Still one more player outside challenging, and he will go down. Karma now in the action, and you're looking over at that C flag. It looks like that's Scumpy trying to get this for Optic. It's going to be an AC control here, as Scumpy will get C immediately challenged, though, as a player is on the hunt right behind him.
If Scumpy wins this is going to be huge because his teammates are on A as well. EG have to dedicate themselves to 1 flag. They've decided they want to go to A, and it looks like they have won that TP with a big kill there on Nadeshot. Karma's going to get shut down mid-map, though, and EG, they just don't look as controlled as they normally do on strike zone right now, Puckett.
This is a map that they struggled against Team Caliber when Apathy went off. Now you're looking as a full Optic Gaming squad is putting in the kills. You got Clayster at 12, Proofy at 13, and Scumpy at 10. Right now, TP, though, is trying to turn the tide with some bar control.
And nicely done from him. 3 players go down. Clayster, last man up. Clayster's going to try and put a stop to it. TP cleans him up, though. So EG trying to mount a comeback in the last 40 seconds of this game. TP's trying to do everything he possibly can at this point. He's picking up kills left, right, center. Peeks back out, shuts down Clayster. TP on fire right now. That's a 5-point spree. And it looks like EG may actually try and push for that trip cap. They have one teammate pushing that A flag, and TP, he can defend this B flag. This is looking great for EG in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, but look at that scoreboard, Ben. This is probably the biggest deficit we've seen on Strike Zone in a long while. 40-point difference.
Stop it!
TP
What?
ripping it up on a 9-point spree. Can he keep it going? He and Aches are pushing over to A. Aches is going to get on the flag. TP's going to try and get the cutoffs.
Oh my god. Finally,
All
TP
four down.
comes down. And you're right, Puckett. This is a big, big deficit, but this is the world champions. This is Evil Geniuses we're talking about. They can definitely come back from this, but they need TP.
17 and 12. But the whole team, like you said, needs to do it if they want to stay alive in this series. Optic Gaming is 5 minutes away from advancing to a gold medal match against Team Caliber.
They won that revenge as well from Call of Duty Championships when it was. Shut them out. Nadeshot's going to start things off in the second round with a big first blood on Aches. Meanwhile, Proofy on the B flag. Can he win this gunfight? That would be huge. No, he can't. Karma is there. Scumpy still just waiting. There's a knife. That was Aches, but he knows it's the one more player. Pre-fire picks up the second. Big kills from him. The third is going to be pushing in. He has a teammate in support, but Scumpy, he's going to have to do this by himself. He's waiting for more teammates. He doesn't want to cut that B flag by himself. Smart heads-up play coming in from Scumpy, but again, still by himself on the B flag. He has it half-capped. 2 players going to be pushing him. There's one, there's two. Not going to happen. TP with a big, big kill. EG, this is where they could start that comeback.
34-point difference. Aches trying to stop him at C. Won't be able to get there in time.
That C flag is going to go back to Optic Gaming. TP gets the B flag, but this is where EG needs to be careful because they could get spawn trapped here in that B flag. Optic has set up quite nicely looking at that mini-map. Aches trying to break out, can't do it. Proofy's going to kill TP as well. So EG just pinned in that B site right now.
And they're looking to now go to C. Scumpy's got to go big. EG trying to decide where they're going to push another big kill. That one coming from Karma. Karma just 12 and 13 on this side. He has his teammates locking at B, and it looks like it's actually all up to TP with a 3-man push coming from Optic. Great stun, getting some support, and there is TP once again with a nice 2-piece.
And he's done just enough for now, but EG are going to need to push for that trip cap, or maybe even just a neutral, and that's what TP's thinking. Watch that minimap top left of your screen. It's Karma highlighted. He's going to have some big, big defensive plays on that C flag. He's picked up one, but I don't think he's been able to find the second. No, he can't. Nice plays coming in from Optic
And
Gaming.
I'm constantly seeing 3 down, 4 down for this EG squad as Optic is just killing in swarms. You see 80 to 116 now on your scoreboard. Aches will be able to regather C, and that is a 3 cap for the moment if they can get A. It looks like B is going to be battled for. TP can't get a 2-piece, not in time. 3 players on that flag. In comes Aches. TP trying to stay alive. Nice point-blank kill there. Aches is going to get one. Karma in the kill feed as well.
TP and EG just putting down that aggression. They're looking at trying to mount the comeback, and this is where it's going to start. TP looks at the B flag. There's another 2 kills for him. Can he try and get the neutral? As well as that, watch out for Aches. This is a huge, huge kill. If he wins this, the comeback can start here. He's going to turn the corner, does get the kill, but A is being taken as well at this point. Aches needs to win that gunfight up top. He's not going to be able to do so. And Optic Gaming just trying to put a stop to this comeback. 3 players go down once again in that kill feed. Proofy with a big kill, and right now it's just so hectic, Puckett.
It's getting crazy. 26-point deficit now. They've closed it in a little bit, but Proofy and friends just trying to hang on for 2 minutes and 15 more seconds.
Proofy looks up, picks up a 2-piece as well on that A flag, and we're back to each team controlling one. A is neutral, and Proofy's going to try and pick up some rotation kills. Nobody home, and if it stays like this, Puckett, it's good for Optic Gaming. Another big defensive kill comes in. Karma, he is on that flag. He is going to be able to get it.
Meanwhile, being taken.
This could be a trip cap.
And B is going to be taken here by Optic as they continue to rotate, continue to trade. C, nice cover fire from the top. Let's go into our bar as it looks like we're going to see one fall. Going back to the third-person camera, that's going to be Nadeshot doing damage here for Optic. He and Proofy just cleared it out. And now Optic Gaming just with 1 flag down to our last 90 seconds.
It's a less than a 20-point lead as well, Puckett. So Optic just trying to keep that rotation on. They just need to waste some time as much as possible on those rotations. EG do have 2 flags. Karma just stuck in the middle. Proofy needs to try and win this gunfight. Goes for the knife, misses it. And EG are going to get control of that flag once again. Aches trying to put some pressure on the assist comes in. EG looking to put pressure and go for the trip cap. Optic have also lost C, but in comes the push. And TP shuts down with another huge 2-piece.
60 seconds.
It's the last 60 seconds, like you said. EG, they need to try and neutral that C flag.
It's all coming down to the wire. 16-point game. Aches on your screen, trying to put pressure on the spawns here at C. He's getting some help from Pro Shop. However, a player just spawned at B. That is going to be Nadeshot capping the B flag. Can the play from Karma come in? You see it's all
Karma's
Optic
gonna
in the
get-
kill.
No!
Optic
Oh
Gaming,
my God!
down, has just shut it down for EG. 13-point difference coming down in the last 30 seconds.
It's getting really close, Bucket. Nature with a big defensive stand. They have those two flags. They just need to try and waste some time. Nature's going to clean up another kill on B. There's one player pushing behind as well as that, though. Optic have someone on A. And with 20 seconds left, Optic Gaming have done what was the impossible. They have taken down EG. EG will not be in a grand final for the first time in a very, very long time. And look how much that means to the boys in the booth, Bucket.
I said it on the bracket show, Benson. I thought out of all the 8 teams playing this weekend, Optic Gaming matches up best against Evil Geniuses. They didn't let it go to Game 5. Big plays in Search and Destroy. A huge blitz game. And now the finish on Strike Zone after an excellent first half.